Hello BookTube. I hadn't planned on making a second video today, but I have a manga haul that came in today. So I decided to go ahead and film that manga haul here in the little manga room. This order was one of three that I made last week. The first one was my regular monthly pre-order of the following month's forthcoming volumes of series I actively collect and debut volumes that I would like to try out. That one was large. I also finished off Golden Wind, the fifth part of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, as well as hauling the sixth volume of Still Ball Run, the seventh part of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This particular haul will be finishing off Dr. Stone by Riichiro Inagaki and Boichi. Dr. Stone is about a group of young people who are among the first to be restored after a mysterious event petrified the entire human species in the late 2010s. Thousands of years later, these petrified humans begin to free themselves from their petrification. And one of these individuals, a young genius named Senku, sets himself the task of restoring the world to what it once was, using the power of science and adapting or recreating modern conveniences using materials that are available to a Stone Age remnant population of humans who managed to avoid being petrified. So I have the last 9 volumes, starting with volume 19. Hoping to capture Dr. Zeno, the Kingdom of Science is hard at work formulating strategies. Meanwhile, the enemy is working on a secret weapon of their own. The impending science battle will be a heart-pounding fight for supremacy on land, sea, and air. Volume 20. Senku and Dr. Zeno are the Stone World's top 2 scientists, and now they're teaming up in search of the origin of the Petri beam that zapped all of humanity. But the road to where it all started is proving to be a bumpy one. Can the crew traverse nature to make it deep into South America, all while dodging the ferociously dogged Stanley? Volume 21. The race across South America is on as Senku's team dives into the Amazon rainforest, hoping to reach the origin point of petrification. When they arrive, Senku and friends discover a scene that's so full of malice it's sickening. Deeper into the Amazon, at the so-called Stone Sanctuary, the final battle against Stanley draws near. 22. It's the final showdown against the unrelenting Stanley. The Kingdom of Science is losing the fight, but they do have one desperate strategy left. They plan to activate the Medusa device. As their casualties mount, will Senku and friends entrust their fate to the mechanism's ominous light? 23. Senku is back in action, and his revival leads to the Kingdom of Science's triumphant return. However, the process has revealed a startling secret about the petrification phenomenon, one that represents a forbidden fruit for humanity. Meanwhile, the mission to reach the moon is ramping up into a project of global scale. Volume 24. Senku and company are determined to reach the moon, but first they face their greatest obstacle yet, building a computer. They need the help of a genius programmer named Sai, who just happens to be Ryusu's older brother. As progress on the rocket continues, Senku shocks the Kingdom of Science when he reveals a grim truth about their mission. Volume 25. Hoping to get a lock on Y-Man's position, the Kingdom of Science builds an imaging satellite. Despite repeated failures launching their rocket, Senku and Zeno are determined to make it succeed. Meanwhile, Chrome and Suika are hard at work on their secret project to ensure the safe return of everyone on the moon mission. Volume 26. Senku has reached that final frontier his own father once traversed, outer space. Unfortunately, the moon mission runs into a sudden, unexpected crisis. Who or what is Y-Man's true identity, and what fate awaits humanity? The science-powered adventure comes to its dramatic conclusion. In Volume 27. Senku and pals are determined to build the ultimate scientific creation, a time machine. But one day they receive an ominous message from the future. This unexpected occurrence makes the time machine seem more possible than ever. But what's the real reason behind the transmission? So, that finishes off Dr. Stone. So I will refresh myself on where exactly I stopped with my reading of Dr. Stone and start back up and continue on until I finish the series off sometime later this year. So anyway, BookTube, I will be back tomorrow with more 2026 library tour and Poetry Thursday. So look forward to that. And until I see you next time, thank you and have a great rest of your afternoon.